To use Newton's method, we're going to use the algorithm x of n minus the original function divided by the derivative. So my function is x cubed minus 3x minus 1, which I have here. The derivative would be 3x squared minus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and graph my derivative. So I'm going to go to my home screen, and I'm going to notice that it has 3 zeros. Okay. The graph, that's the graph of my derivative. So notice that it has 3 zeros. So I'm going to approximate two of them, the one on the left, the one on the right. So the one on the left is really close to -1. So that is what I'm going to use as my first approximation, -1. So I'm going to have -1. That's going to be my answer. Okay. So then I'm going to go answer minus, remember that my original function is in my y1, divided by my derivative, which is in my y2. Okay, so -1 isn't going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and approximate. Let's use -2. That's an approximation. So I get -5/3. So instead of using -1, I use -2. Because if I use -1, I'm dividing by 0. So Newton's method isn't working. The next approximation would be -5/3. So I get -23 over 144, which is approximate -1.5486. So I'm going to do it again. So I want to do this until I get about a 0.01 difference between my first and last answers. So that's about where I can stop, because notice I have a 0.01 difference. So my first zero is going to be -1.53208. So remember, if you get an error, try a different number. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing for this one. Okay, so you're going to guess 2 as your answer, as your first approximation, and see what happens with that.